This is my path. I pursue it with excellence, and I am far too great to be the only thing standing in my way. So before we get started, actually, I want you guys to get a pen and paper out. I have 3 quotes for you. One is a Bible verse, but I have 3 quotes for you. The first one says, "This is my path. I pursue it with excellence, and I am far too great to be the only thing standing in my way." That's the first quote. This is your path. Once you establish and you determine that this is what you want to achieve, right? You are far too great, and you realize that you are far too great. The vision that you have for yourself is far too great for you to be the only thing standing in your way. The only thing standing in your way and preventing you from achieving what you want to achieve is you, nobody else. When you stop making excuses and saying, okay, but it's because I don't have this, okay, but it's because okay, you will start seeing things happen and you'll be like, damn, girl, is that me? Oh, that is me. Anyways, the second quote is, guys, I absolutely love this one. This is what inspired me to start my YouTube channel, and look at me now and my TikTok page, which says, "Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back." Let me say that again for you guys. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. I think oftentimes we're so scared of like doing things and starting things because we're like so aware of ourselves, and we're like, hey, but like, what is everyone else gonna think? You know, if you want to record a video in public, is anyone watching me? If you want to do something, and it's like, if you think about it, you're the most successful people, you're like role models and your leaders and like all that stuff, they all have so many haters. And it's like, you're scared of being hated on by like one person, where like the person you look up to the most has like a whole squad, a whole like group. I'm sure the groups even have names for themselves. Like, there's not one person that you can name on this planet that does not have like a reason for people to not like them. So like, once you get out of the mindset, you realize that no matter what you do, whether it's good, whether it's bad, people are gonna have something to say. No matter how good it is, people are always gonna have something negative to say. But yeah, once you get over that and you realize that like your fear of looking stupid is holding you back, whole different role. The third thing is one of my, I think, definitely top 3 Bible verses, which is Mark 11:24, and it says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." This verse has lately been inspiring me to do a lot of things. I have a vision board, contemplating whether to show you guys. No, it's fine. That's my vision board for the year. I'll show you guys at the end of the year, because I would have achieved everything on that vision board, and I have some very big things on there, like very, very big. Like, guys, if your dreams don't scare you, your dreams aren't big enough. My dreams definitely scare me. Some of them it's like, okay, there's no way this is possible, but then at the same time it's like, who said it's not possible? Because when I open my Bible, it tells me that nothing is impossible. So who's to tell me that it's impossible? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so yes, let's get started. So essentially the topic of this video is that you can do anything that you put your mind to, using the law of assumption and having faith as little as a mustard seed. I'm sure you guys have heard that verse already. But let me tell you guys things. I wrote a list of things that I've achieved in the past 3 years, which I'm actually so proud of, and like, I don't think I've given myself enough credit for. So the first thing is, so like 3 years ago I was in matric. Well, 2 years ago, but like, this is okay. So things I've achieved in the past 2 years, let me rather say that. The first thing was my leadership positions in matric. Guys, when I tell you, I had like a whole, like, you know how they tell you write your goals down, what. The one goal that I had on my list, that was like the one leadership role that I had on my list, that was like, if I don't get this, it's not going to be make sure. My matric year is not going to be make sure. And it was to become prefect. And I achieved that. I'm so excited because like, I think our prefect body was only 12 prefects. And in our grade, we had like 60 people. 60 people. So I was kind of like, the competition's kind of, and like everyone wanted, like when we were looking at the application thingies, I'm sure like 40 people in the grade, or like 45 or 50 maybe even, put their names down to be prefects. And the fact that, I was chosen to be one of those. That was honestly my, guys, I absolutely loved that leadership position. Um, and then the other leadership positions I got was head of grade, which was amazing because damn, bro, I didn't think like, the whole grade looked up to me like that. Like I was really that girl. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was really that girl. And then the third one was head of marketing committee, which is crazy. You see, guys, when I tell you your fear of looking stupid is holding you back, that was head of marketing committee. So head of marketing committee, they basically have marketing expos, go to, different schools, different like provinces, what, and all of that stuff. And like, you go there and like you market the school. There'll be expos with like the parents that want to send their kids to that school will come. And then you basically get there and you speak and you tell them, guys, when I tell you, your girl was one of those girls in her English essays that would be trembling and whatnot. But I was like, no, man, I want to do this because this looks like a pretty good role. The fact that like my public speaking is not make sure currently, that has nothing to do with me. I will deal with it when I get there. And I went for that. And honestly, I think I was amazing. I think I did a pretty good job there by head of marketing committee. But anyways, the second thing, which I achieved, which I'm actually so proud of, is the grades that I achieved in matric. Yeah, that transcript makes a lot of sense. The third thing was moving to Cape Town. So I'm currently studying, and I'm in Cape Town. Yeah, hey, those of you guys that like know the struggle, you guys know the struggle. The place that I'm living in now, I'm so happy. So right now I'm living in like a house sharing type situation, and I have my own in suite, like it's an in suite. I have my own bathroom here, like the door's like right there. If I open the door, my bathroom's there with like my shower. The shower's so big. My room is huge actually. I have like a whole TV there, which is like, it's not giving student vibes, guys. My bed, I have a queen sized bed. It's just there's a lot of things in this place that make sense because at the end of last year I was writing down my like things that I wanted for the following year, and I wrote down like the new place that I wanted, and I had like a list of requirements. The place that I'm currently living in meets every single requirement that I had down, which is crazy, which is pretty cool because I really did just manifest the place that I'm currently staying in, which is, I'm actually so happy right now. And like, yeah, I've been here for I think like a month or maybe two, and yeah, it makes sense. I'm absolutely loving it. One of the things that I wanted is to have like a space where I could create content, and I love being here because like I genuinely feel like, I can make content. Then my TikTok page and my YouTube page. Y'all, for those of you guys that have been here since the beginning, you guys know I started my TikTok page 2 months ago. Sorry, YouTube 2 months ago, like second week of Jan or something. First month, I gained 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy. Man chance. YouTube, I mean, TikTok, I'm currently at 6K followers, and I started the one in December, and it's March. So I honestly didn't think it was possible because I know like people's YouTube channels that they started 2 years ago and they only had 500 subscribers, and I'm like, I need to give myself more credit for the things that I'm doing because, so yes, here's the very, very first thing. And I absolutely live by this quote, which is act as if and it shall become. The first thing that you need to do is visualize yourself as the highest version of yourself. Before you can achieve anything, you actually have to know what you want to achieve, right? Okay, cool. So before you can achieve anything, you actually have to know what you want to achieve. And once you know what you want to achieve, start acting like the person that you think you're going to be when you get to that like place that you want to get to. So if you know that the highest version of Tafadzwa wakes up every day at 5 a.m. and has a cute little morning sesh prep type ting, then what you're going to do is you're going to start acting as that person and adopting the habits that you need to get you to the point where you want to get yourself to, right? Okay, cool. The second thing is you need to stop dreaming small. I heard this quote a while back, and which was, it's so true. Whatever you think you can achieve, you will achieve. If you think that you can achieve nothing and you think you will amount to nothing and you think that it's going to take you 10 years to finish your degree, guess what's going to happen? That exact thing that you think about yourself is going to be your reality. If you think that you're going to be a millionaire by 21, you're going to be driving a young, I don't know, whatever car you guys, a young G-Wagon, and you think that, you're going to have changed the world and this, it is possible. There are people that have done it, and because there are people that have done it and it's possible, and there's no difference between you and the people that have achieved that stuff, then like logic and common sense should tell you that, okay, cool. Like if you look at successful people and people that aren't successful, it's really a mindset thing. I don't know how many times, like that should be like my keyword for this channel, mindset. And you guys are gonna see within the like next coming months and things that I achieve, because I have so much that I'm so excited for that I'm going to achieve because I've said it, so it's gonna happen. But yeah, if you guys just stay along, you guys just keep an eye out for me, you guys will see that your girl was not capping. Your girl was telling you real things, because up until this point, I've achieved everything that I said I wanted to achieve. And I'm not gonna lie, my goals have been not realistic. Like making it into UCT is not necessarily a realistic goal because there's a 4% acceptance rate. So like my goals have been attainable. I haven't like dreamt of things that would be like, which is what I'm currently doing right now. So yeah, I look forward to that. Then this is from a book called by David Schwartz. I think The Magic of Thinking Big, or Big Think, or something like that. The Magic of Big Thinking, I think. And essentially it's about ridding yourself of the disease of excusitis. So excuses, basically. Like the number one thing, guys, excuses will be the reason for your downfall. I'm not even joking. You will always find an excuse. And in this book, basically, he speaks about the different kinds of excuses. So the first one, which is I think what I battle with the most, is intelligence excusitis. Intelligence excusitis, because it's a hard word to say, but like essentially the whole idea of like, oh, but like I'm not smart enough, or I'm not educated enough to be speaking about a specific topic, or like there are people that are more qualified to be doing this than I am. So like if you want to apply for a job, for example, okay, but like there are people out there with PhDs. I only have a bachelor's degree. I might not get accepted, so then you don't bother applying. So essentially making excuses. So there's the intelligence one. There's health, which is I'm simply not healthy enough, or I can't achieve this because I don't know, I can't write down to do a marathon because I'm not fit enough, or this. So yeah, that's the next thing. And then guys, your fear of looking stupid is holding you back is a quote that I told myself a couple 2 weeks ago when I was auditioning for the UCT choir, which I got in, by the way. I'm so happy about, because one thing about me, I love choir. Me, choir, besties. It keeps me sane. I'm actually going, it's Sunday today, and I have a choir practice at 1. It's currently 9 a.m. So I'm going to record this video. I don't know if I'll edit it because I do need to study. I need to do accounting. But anyways, I went to my choir audition scared, shaking. I'm thinking to myself, I think this is the point where I go back up, because I was this close to going home. I went to the bathroom, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I told myself, your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. And this is because, like, obviously to be in choir, you need to audition, and that means you need to sing. And like, I don't like singing in front of people. And it's not that I can't sing, because I can definitely sing, and I'm definitely choir material, but like, you know, when you're like, okay, but what if I get rejected? Also, I've been like in choirs for the past 10 years of my life. So in my mind, it was also a thing of, if I get rejected now, that means I was a fraud. That means that all the other, like the past 10 years of my life, it was a fraud. I was just lucky to get in and what. But anyways, I sucked it up. I said, your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. I said, my sister, we are going into that audition room. We're going to audition and we're going to get in. And I made it in the very same day. It wasn't even a thing of, okay, we'll message you and what. I was like, okay, cool. There's rehearsal going on downstairs right now. Feel free to go join on vibe. You committed all day. I'm so excited. I think you guys understand. So yeah, your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. YouTube channel, girl started it. TikTok page. I remember my very first TikTok that I posted. I was very hesitant on posting, and if I had given up then, I wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved now, because I got like a couple of hate comments speaking about how I'm a fraud and I'm a scam artist, I'm a con artist. I'm not qualified to be speaking about, the stuff that I'm speaking about, blah, 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 all that stuff. And it's crazy because I reached my first 1,000K subscribers, I think, in like 3 days. Yeah, the first 3 days on my TikTok page, I had 1K followers. It's just a thing of, if I had stopped after that first video, where would I be now? But look at where I am now. And look at where I'm going. That's the chat. That's the real chat. And then, very, very, very important, you need to stop before you're ready. This thing of, okay, cool. Yeah, let me tell you, one thing about humans and one thing about us, we will always be planning. Okay, cool, but like I first need to get the syntax, I first need to do this, I first need to learn about this. Guys, just start. Honestly, the best way for you to learn is through making mistakes and starting. Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm currently like in my YouTube channel, I'm at that phase, like I'm experimenting, posting, seeing which videos flop, seeing which videos do very well. I have videos, like a video that's like on 200 views, which like obviously major flop. Like 200 views not posted. Like the ones that are on 200 views and they're posted like 2-3 days ago, I'm not concerned about, because I posted it 2-3 days ago. But like the ones that I posted like a month ago and it's sitting there by 200, I'm just like, okay, cool, nobody wants to hear about that topic. And then I have a video, I think it's on 6K views, which is pretty cool. I think that's my highest, like 6 or 16. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But yeah, it's doing well. And it's a thing of, if I had started all of this planning and all of this what create a YouTube schedule, all the topics I want to speak about, what, and then I come and I realize that everything I was planning flopped. You need to get out there, put yourself out there, work, and if you flop, you flop. If you flop, you flop. So yeah, not being afraid of failure, which is also something that I am, like, getting there. So yeah, you need to start before you're ready. Honestly, you can never be ready. You do it not ready, and then you get ready when you when you're there. And the very last thing is putting your faith in God will be the reason you achieve your wildest dreams. That verse that I told you guys about, honestly, Mark 11:24, which is, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Guys, I right now have a crazy long wish list of things that I want from God, and like, to me, I know it seems like all of these things are such big things, and I'm sure he's looking at it and he's like, these are small waters, my child, don't stress, I've got you. Also, you need to start dreaming big. What is this? But like, to me, these are very big things that I'm dreaming about. But yeah, guys, I have never been disappointed by God. Every time I have really, really needed something or really, really wanted something, he has delivered. I have gotten it. Times where I thought, no, it's fine, I'll do it myself. And I went out there and I was like, yeah, ooh, side eye, guess I flop, major flop. So yeah, I'm also kind of like, my spiritual journey it's a journey. That's what I'm gonna say. We have ups, we have downs, like times to grow, times where you're mad at God and you don't want to speak to him because side eye, or like, I don't know. But anyways, that's all that I have for you guys for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed speaking about this. I will be making a couple more videos like this, maybe a different style, but like around the same like topic. But anyways, I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for like watching. Please leave comments and like the video. I really enjoy reading your guys' comments. You guys are actually so sweet. It's weird being on YouTube as opposed to TikTok, because like TikTok, guys, everyone is always like looking for something wrong with you, and everyone always has something negative to say. But like YouTube, you guys are actually so sweet, and I see you guys comments and they make me smile, and I'm just like, what? So I appreciate the love and support. Bye guys.